Micah Parsons has only played in 2 football games for the Green Bay Packers so far in his career, and the impact that he is already making is absurd. When you just look at the things that he is adding to this defense, whether it's just one-on-one dominance, or it's forcing double teams and allowing guys like Wyatt and Rashawn Gary and Lucas Van Ness or anybody to just get their share of one-on-one opportunities. And again, it is unbelievable what this man is doing. So I wanted to break down the film. I want to show you what he is doing and how dominant it is. So right here, he's going to act like he's going to get to the outside shoulder. Now his first step is going to be to the outside, and you're going to actually see this line up perfectly. Again, you see how he's looking to the outside shoulder. What this does is it gets all the weight onto the outside foot right here. You see how the tackle over commits to the outside because it looked like that's where he was going? Well, Micah Parsons has an elite ability to change direction. So once that rookie right tackle rotates or plants that foot into the right, now he has no leverage on his left side, which now Micah Parsons changes direction, forces his way through, and now he is just unblocked. He's just that good of a player. And you can even see on the other side here, they're running a stunt action, which essentially rotate him over, and slide him through the A-gap. That works as well. This team is just so creative when it comes to getting to the quarterback, but having a guy like Micah who can generate these one-on-ones for his teammates, but also when he gets his one-on-ones, is deadly. And again, the reason he's able to get a one-on-one is because watch Edrin Cooper. He's going to reach the point of attack, right? Boom. Now that right guard can't go help over, which they would normally. I believe they're in a scat protection. They're sliding to the right, but because we have a guy in the right guard's face, he can't slide over and help, and now it's too late. Beautiful job by this defense, man. And then they get a holding call on Connolly, the right tackle, on Micah Parsons. So, dude, we're about to break down a ton of film on Micah Parsons. I want to show you what he has already added to this football team, man. It's exciting. Here's another solid play. Again, we're going to reach the point of attack and then go to the inside, or I guess outside shoulder of the guard, and then we're going to reach the point and then wrap this guy around to the edge. All we're trying to create here is a matchup with Micah Parsons versus the guard, because Micah is a lot faster than this guard is. Also, on top of that, if we're able to hit him on the inside shoulder, he could lose balance, and that's kind of what happens here. And again, watch our interior guy reach the outside, and boom, now we got the leverage. He wraps around. We'll look at this from the other angle as well, but chases down Jared Goff for a beautiful sack right there. Let's watch this from the other angle again. They're to the right side. We want to reach the point of attack and then get to the outside shoulder of the guard, reach the point of attack, and then wrap this guy around, taking all of the responsibility of the tackle, right? Get the tackle off of Micah Parsons. That's kind of the game plan here. Now, it's not as smooth as we would want, right? Our guys kind of run into each other for a second there, but as we start to wrap around that edge, they do wrap the tackle back around, and then Micah just does a good job getting the guard off balance. You see how he's a step ahead of him, right? So beautiful job. Use that speed, gets really low to the ground, lowers the center of gravity, trying to get underneath the shoulder pads of the guard, and then boom, just gets right through there. That is a great job. And then obviously being able to chase down Jared Goff, love that. That's already 2 sacks on the year for Micah Parsons. Maybe you count the other one as a half a sack. It don't matter to me. Micah is a beast, and his ability alone to just add potential one-on-ones for his teammates is going to be massive, man, and I'm super excited about him. And he's already generated a ton of pressure opportunities. A quick little play where he gets involved in the running game. Really quickly though, before we dive into it, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family if you're new, guys. Helps out so much. And again, it's free. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe to the channel. So right here, they're basically just, getting up the field, trying to create a little bit of leverage for the running back up the middle. They leave Micah unblocked. He sets the edge early, ensures that the cutback lane is not there for the running back, which we all know that the cutback lane in football for a running back is the deadliest thing that can happen for a defense. If they take it, right, they could be gone. Right here, just good job setting the edge, and then once he sees the running back overcommit up the field, he comes in, helps out with the tackle. Nothing too crazy there. I'd rather give credit here to Evan Williams, who's on that free safety blitz off that right side, free, unblocked, gets to Austin Eckler there. Again, this defense is ferocious. I don't know how teams are going to, be able to game plan against them. You've got guys everywhere that can help out, man. The addition of Micah Parsons, I think, really puts him over the edge for this year. With the NFL season officially back, man, I have had so much fun on the Sleeper app recently, and it is your time to win potentially up to 1,000x your money today, right? And I wanted to really quickly just show you, first of all, before I even dive into what I'm going to pick, I want to show you, if you use my promo code DUBS right now, you see it right here, you're going to get up to $100 match deposit. Okay, what does that mean? If you put down 100, they're going to give you 100. If you put down 50, they're going to give you 50. Honestly, you guys should take that by itself. It is unbelievable offer right now. But also, let's take a look at what I'm going to do. Look at my league neighbor, 78.5 receiving yards. I'm going to go more, but I'm going to adjust this. I'm going to put it to 60. That's gotta be something you love. And then I want to scroll down here. I want to find Mike Evans. Mike Evans is a guy that I am pretty high on. And again, I want to go, let's see here. Let's go more than 60. I think that's fair. And lastly, I want to do CeeDee Lamb more. And you know what? I don't mind the 70. So let's go with the 70. I think it's going to be fair. You know, dropped a couple of balls last week. He's going to want to be better this week, and I think he will be. Now, 10 only wins you 27 in this case, but I did a lot of alt lines. If you want to change that, you guys can. I think it is, you know, something you guys need to check out. And again, if you use my promo code DUBS, you're going to get that match deposit up to $100. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in about 25 different states. Check out Sleeper today, guys. I promise you will not regret it. And it helps out me so much by just signing up. Another solid play, this time going up against Laramie Tunsil, one of the best tackles in football. His get-off is unbelievable in terms of Micah Parsons. Look how quick he's able to accelerate into the backfield. I mean, once again, the explosiveness off the snap is amazing. Okay, so once again, like the first rep we saw, attacks the outside, and then boom, change direction outside. We're trying to get, look at, you see how the tackle hops? Look at, boom, you get him to overcommit to the outside, giving you a little bit leverage, and then we have our inside guy making sure that we're attacking the guard. We don't want this guy rotating, doubling, and guarding that B gap, right? So that's a great job there. Boom. Gets inside leverage. Now we're able to swim past him, right? Use our arm to kind of throw him one way. Get a little bit of leverage into the backfield. Force the ball out a little bit early. Dude, we absolutely demoralize him there. Glad no penalty was called there for a late hit. I think that was fine. But ball is overthrown, almost intercepted as well. Whenever you can get pressure on a quarterback, even just like this, right? Whenever you generate a little bit of pressure on the quarterback, you can create a bad pass, a bad decision, an interception, a sack, a forced fumble, a holding call. And, you know, this is ultimately going to create a lot of turnovers this year. Just having Micah Parsons on the field, generating pressure, it's going to be huge. Great move there from Micah on Laramie Tunsil. Great move. Love it. A good rep here by Micah. They move him back over to this left side to get a 1-1 matchup with the rookie right tackle who had a horrendous day. Now, I feel bad for him because, again, this defense is stupid. I mean, it is so difficult to stop these guys on a normal basis. And, again, they're going to make sure to apply pressure to that right guard. That way, the right guard cannot double team Micah Parsons. It's just smart thinking, good scheme by the Green Bay Packers DC. Now, as we get this one-on-one, he's not really too scared. He knows he can just kind of overpower. Tight end doesn't chip and release, which you probably would want him to on Micah Parsons. But again, get to the outside shoulder and watch him lower his center of gravity. He's going to hook underneath that underarm, or that underarm. He's going to get underneath that right arm of the right tackle, and he explodes through. Looks like the right tackle may be getting onto his face mask a little bit. Watch the other angle here. Could have been a penalty called, but once again, he creates pressure. They do pick up, 9-10 yards in the play. Looks like there's a little bit of push off on the top end as well with the tight end there. Let's watch this from the other angle and see how Micah looks on this one. So again, he's lined up as a 7-eye, where you're slightly inside of that tight end here. And again, gets pressure, is able to lower his center of gravity, use that hand to get underneath and rip through. Just guys, the speed. Good pressure there once again. You see everyone was like, "Hey, where's the flag, man? He's pushing off." And I do think, if we could see it here, I can't really see it. It looked like it could have been called, wasn't called. That's okay. The Green Bay defense was insane either way. Last rep before we head out of here, guys. You're going to see him on the left side again. Another one-on-one opportunity with Laramie Tunsil. Again, they ensure that that left guard is being, covered up and allows him to get that one-on-one for the most part. You see the left guard try to rotate over last second to help out. Looks like potentially could be a holding call as well here where he's grabbing that upper pad. But ultimately rips through there, creates a little bit of pressure, forces that ball out early and into the dirt. Great job by Micah Parsons once again getting through this little late double team from the left guard. You could tell he was a priority for them. So, guys, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family. Micah Parsons is going to be such a big addition for this football team. And they're just getting started. So, join the family. Check out Sleeper. Helps out so much. You guys don't understand. And, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.